Good morning, Erie. You are listening to the Sonic Sunrise here on 90.5 WERG. I have Dr. Alyson Eagle from the Academic and Career Development Department joining me this morning. Hi, Allie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. So I currently serve Gannon as the Assistant Director of Employer Relations in our Academic and Career Development team. And so our team really helps our students to get connected to jobs and internships. And my job is super fun because I get to go out on the community and really engage with employers to try to develop partnerships to help our students get jobs and internships following graduation. And I've been at Gannon here about 6 years now, and I've held a variety of roles on campus, including a mental health therapist for the students in the counseling center. I was also the manager of campus health initiatives, which is a super fancy title for managing the COVID-19 protocols. So that oversaw the testing center, contact tracing, and providing food and medical resources to the students who were in isolation due to COVID-19. And so I'm currently in the Academic and Career Development Office and also teaching a Psychology of Human Development class this semester.
Wonderful, and I'm looking to hearing more about you as we are together in this next hour.
WERG.
I am joined by Alyson Eagle this morning from the Academic and Career Development Department. So Allie, can you tell us about the Academic and Career Development Center on campus?
Absolutely, yeah. So we just merged this past academic year this summer, and we're really excited because I think that it really brings an intricate experience for our students who seek support outside of the classroom. So we have two little buckets. On one side, we have our academic advising side of the house, which really offers assistance to our students in any way that means with in regards to academics. So that could be finding the right fit for their major or course of study, helping to develop some time management skills or study skills, in addition to offering any additional one-on-one support you may need to be successful in the classroom. And then the career development side of the office really helps with, resumes, cover letters, internship or job searching, in addition to offering some keen skills on salary negotiation once you land your first job offer following graduation. In addition, we host career fairs. So we have our last career fair on campus, and it's our Humanities and Social Sciences career fair, which will be in IHAC on Friday, March 28th from 12 to 3 p.m.
Perfect. That sounds like a lot of great resources for students here on campus. So students, make sure to check out the Academic and Career Development Center to help get all of your needs for your career.
From Gannon University, 90.5 WERG, Erie.
I am joined by Alyson Eagle this morning from the Academic and Career Development Department here on Gannon's campus. And coming up on February 13th, the Academic and Career Development Department is hosting an event called Fall in Love with Your Major. Allie, what exactly does this event entail, and what should students expect to gain from it?
Yeah, so Majors in Minutes is actually hosted by our office every single year. And at this event, students can really hear from faculty and advisors that represent each of Gannon's majors. So in 7-minute little speed dating group rotations, students will get to learn about classes and research and internship and career opportunities, as well as having the opportunity for them to be able to ask their own questions to the advisors and the faculty members. And then when that time is up, the students move and learn about different majors and can visit up to 5 majors throughout the event. And so if you're questioning or curious about a different major and you have some questions and you want to come to join us at this event, make sure you pre-register on EngageU because that helps us develop the groups for the rotations. But that event will be on February 13th from 5 to 6:15 p.m. in the Yale Ballroom.
Amazing. That sounds like the perfect event right in time for Valentine's Day. Students, make sure to go to EngageU and sign up.
Erie's Rock Alternative, 90.5 WERG.
I am joined by Alyson Eagle this morning from the Academic and Career Development Department. And Allie has done a lot of monumental work around Gannon's campus, and she is an asset to the community. Allie, what inspires you to do the work that you do?
Well, first of all, thank you. How kind of you to say that. But, what really and truly inspires me is advocating and fighting for equality for those who really need it the most. So, for example, on our campus, that would include our global student population who has significant barriers that they have to overcome while coming to school in America, leaving their country at a young age, and then also the different barriers and hurdles that they have to overcome in order to get a job, following graduation. In addition to that, I really am passionate and work with an incredible group of women to offer safe zone trainings on both the Erie and the Ruskin location for Gannon. And each semester we help train and guide some of our faculty and staff to help provide a safe and trusting place for students in the LGBTQ plus community. I really firmly believe that it's vitally important for our students to experience a sense of belonging while they're on campus, which is the inspiration that really is the foundation for these trainings. I'm a fierce women's rights advocate. You and I were just talking about that offline a little bit, but I'm constantly fighting for women equality, which includes closing the gender pay gap through various salary negotiation trainings for our female identifying students. Women earn 72 cents to the man's dollar, which I think is absolute nonsense. So I really feel passionately about my role in helping to close that gap in any way that I can through education and, advocacy and support for our female students. And outside of the Gannon community, I'm really in touch with the Erie community. I'm a board of directors member at Camp Notre Dame and a proud member of the Erie Spiritual Coalition, who just canvassed in the Erie community to acquire some signatures that allowed us to pass an additional component of the Tenant Bill of Rights for Erie County, which ensures more safe and equitable housing opportunities for our brothers and sisters who live downtown. So if this initiative is important to you, please don't hesitate to get involved. We really always need more support in advocating, not only for our unhoused community members, but for everyone to have a safe and equitable experience in Erie County.
And what advice would you give to anyone who wants to do more work in the community or is looking to make a difference but doesn't know where to start?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, so I would really say start by doing some soul searching. So advocacy is really hard work, and we really need more folks who are dedicated to fighting the good fight. And some days you really get knocked down because we live in a society where change is really not being welcomed, especially in our political climate right now. But if you identify the areas that you're really dedicated to fighting for, no matter the outcome, then you'll always continue to strive to make the community a better place. So I know I'm always open to talking with more students to advocate for new clubs or organizations. I just received an email about that yesterday from a student, which is fantastic. I'm always willing to help. But if you have an idea that you want to launch in your time at Gannon or within the Erie community, I'd encourage you to really find a mentor to help guide you, because everyone's experience is different. And I'm not saying that I know all of it, but I may have experienced something that I could help guide you and help you to move the needle a little bit faster. So my advice would be to find your people, rally together, and know that in your heart and soul that love always wins. And that's really the foundation and the inspiration for my work, not only at Gannon, but in the Erie community.
That is such great advice, and that was such a beautiful little blurb right there. So thank you for joining me this morning, and thank you for all the work you do around Gannon and Erie. You are such an asset. And that is a wrap on my show for today, but don't you worry, you can join me again Thursday morning from 7 to 9, where we will talk again. Until then, my name is Madeline Emerson, signing off from the Sonic Sunrise.